Let's see what the custom cards. Oh, let's see if I can get it. Oh, see if the custom cards have for us. We're gonna practice our shuffling with the customs. All right, let's try again. What else you got for me? The Hermit. All right, this looks like the Six of Bats, which would be like a Six of Wands. Huh. I knew that this Ten of Pentacles was going to come out. I haven't seen it twice before I even started shuffling, so its presence here does not surprise me. That's a good thing, but it's because you're focusing a lot on your finances right now. Page of Wands in the reverse, which is interesting because I haven't established reversals for this card, but I see it, but I'm going to turn it upright anyway. Or I'll just let it lie. Let's just let it lie. Let's see what happens. All right. And last card. All right. Queen of Wands. I love that because with this Page of Wands in reverse, ultimately, I feel like there's a loss of direction, a loss of which way do I go, which path do I go, what's going to happen next, how do I move forward. Feeling very novice-like in moving, like as if you're not sure of how to take the steps or what steps to take. And it's interesting because this is like a pep talk time for yourself, right? This is for those of you who are younger or old, because if you're older, you're like, well, is it too late in the game for me to be trying to change paths? And if you're younger, you're like, really, what path do I want to choose? Really, it does. Each age group has its own experience already. There's been several things that you can look back in your life already and see that you've been challenged and you've overcome them, right? There's been several times where you've taken a leap of faith and just didn't really know what was going to happen, and you survived it because you're here now. So it's that pep talk time to say, hey, it doesn't matter if I have all of the ducks in a row. It is mattering if I'm getting up every day and making a step towards something. If I'm making some sort of progress, some type of progression, and not really beating yourself down. There's the overthinkers, there's the anxiety, the fearful, there's the procrastinators. There's all of those different, personalities that are out there that find a reason not to move forward. I don't have all the supplies, or I don't have all of the money, or I don't know, whatever it is, it's something, little things that that wouldn't necessarily stop you from doing anything. You could at least take some steps prior to, and then when if you get to that hiccup, then you can address it then. It's like you're trying to make a plan for every scenario so that it can be fail-proof, and that's just not possible. Okay. Wow, well, that was just for the Page of Wands, really, and the Queen of Wands. But the Hermit coming with the Six of Bats here. I feel like this is, the Hermit card talks about solitude and spending time with oneself, but it also is like a journey within, right? So you see with the little light and the little pack here, you're taking a little trip, and there's not a lot going on. This is the darkness. This is the unknown, right? You don't know what's happening, but you have this little lamp, and that little lamp only shows you a couple of steps, if that, in front of you, and you just keep walking in the blind. And that's what I'm saying here. Like you're ready to do it. You're out there actually doing it. You're trying to navigate and figure out where you want to go and how you want to do it. And this is for young and old. This is for retirees. This is for career changers. This is every aspect. It's like a review of what do I want to do, and what am I doing now, and do I want to continue to do it? Because I want to be successful, right? The Six of Wands talks about success. It talks about victory. But it also, to me, I'm feeling a sense of, I don't want to make a mistake. And so you're almost, I'm hearing beating yourself up, or you're like kind of punching yourself in the face. I feel like this is, you know, you're stagnating your own self in a sense. I feel like there's a lot of success there. I feel like you can be successful. I even feel like you know that you can be successful, but that there's just a sense of fear and stagnation or procrastination or something that kind of doesn't give you the full, I can jump right into this water and swim. Like, you know, you can. These look like the many skills that you know you possess. This is you having a firm grip on knowing what you know about yourself in certain situations, especially when it comes to career, and also with relationships. Like, you know what you know about yourself, and there's this, don't keep, you know, lying to yourself, or don't keep beating yourself up. Just start doing what it is that you say you're going to do. Just start moving towards something, even if you can't see the long term. Remember, it's important to have an objective, right? But don't get set in stone on the outcome, because sometimes you just have to start the journey. And then on that journey, there's some curves that come in that not necessarily mean they're bad or anything, but it just changes the way that you're moving. But you would have never got there had you not started somewhere. So this is just encouragement for you to start. I told you success is really there. That Six of Wands talks about success and victory. And right under that is the Ten of Pentacles, which is the basis. This is what you feel like. This is what you're concerned with. You're concerned with your success. You're concerned with your well-being. You're concerned with your future. You're concerned with your finances. I feel like there's a lot of onus put on finances right now. It's like finances do make a difference. It does, right? But there are so many other things that you also can be grateful for within the day. So it's important to practice gratitude, because now that if you can see all the things that you still have, even though you feel like your finances are crunched, if you can still see all of the other things that you have, then that brings in more for you, right? Because you're concentrating on all the things that you do have. So you may feel the crunch, but you're not focusing on the crunch. You're focusing on, oh, I may be crunched, but guess what? I got a meal today, or I got these earrings that I got from before. Even if it's old stuff, you're just grateful because some people don't have earrings. Some people don't have a car. Some people don't have a refrigerator. Some people don't have a home. Some people don't have the internet. Some people don't have YouTube subscriptions, right? Like, there's a lot of stuff that you got that you can be grateful for. Right? So don't focus on what you don't got, but focus on the multitude of things that you can be grateful for today that you do have, down to the blanket on your lap. Okay? So that was a shout out to my live audience to see if they were listening. But that's with the Ten of Pentacles. I like seeing it here too in the bottom of it, of the basis of everything, because again, remember I told you this feels successful. This is like, I know I can do it. And I told you that here. You may not can see all of the steps with this Hermit card, but you're willing to take the trip, right? Get up and go take a trip. He's just got a little bit of things in his sack. He ain't got the whole house, the whole U-Haul behind him. He got a stick and a sack. And he's just taking it step by step, little by little, okay? You'll be successful. What I'm seeing in the past is the Empress energy, right? This is a new deck for me. Oh, to get that. Let's see. There we go. And I've not really got the opportunity to compare this like to a lot of the other decks. But when I see this Empress energy, it definitely feels different from the traditional pregnant, nurturing image of the Empress that you see here, or that you normally see on the traditional Rider-Waite cards. I feel like this Empress card is a sense of self. And it's funny because we were just talking about this, but this is sense of self. Here's Peppermint Patty right here, and then there's these three colleagues standing with her. There's three other young ladies. And there's really nothing about these three people or these three ladies standing here that makes one look more, that stands out more than anything. Peppermint Patty's a tad bit bigger, but I think that's the essence of you getting, she's in the forefront of, or closer to you, not more that she's in the front of the crowd. I feel like, you said it. Yes, okay, now I'm gonna have to stitch this together. So hopefully I did a good job about doing that. If I end up posting this, let me stitch it together. Okay, so this Empress energy, let's go back to that. So the Empress energy here, I feel like this is a sense of establishing who I am. Where do I stand within the group? Do I even stand out in the group? Do I actually mesh with this group that I'm with? Like, this is just a feeling of discovering oneself. I don't really... it's in the past energy, and I feel like this is something that you've been working through. I don't get the same Empress energy off of this as I would the traditional deck. This Empress feels like, hey, I'm trying to bring myself into this Empress energy. Like, again, maybe it's just like that realization of, hey, somebody needs to be leading this group of women out here, because they're out in the campground. There's a tent back there, and they just standing out there in the middle of the night. And so I'm hearing like somebody needs to take charge here. Who's in charge? And they're all just standing. Look, nobody has any expression on their face. They're just like, ugh. And I feel like this is you just saying, hey, I need to step forward. I need to come out of the darkness. I need to take charge of this situation. Or I need to take charge of myself. Whatever it is, it's just establishing, hey, I need to take some action. Okay? Following into that, again, was the Crown energy with the Page of Wands. And we saw that Page of Wands kind of showed up in reverse. I decided I wasn't going to do reversals, but the energy is still the same regardless of it being upright or upright or reversed. Same energy I spoke of earlier. This is just taking the steps to do something, taking away the procrastination. Okay, you may not know how to do something, but just move forward. See how this kid here, I believe that's Linus, is marking up this bat. He's coloring on it, right? And it's like he's trying to make his mark in the world. That's what I feel like. Like he's trying to make his mark. But look at all these right here, these bats here for the Six of Wands, the Six of Bats. None of them have all that colorful stuff on there, right? They're just bats. And it's like, don't get yourself hung up on trying to make such a mark and do things a certain type of way that, again, you stagnate yourself. You do want to make a mark, but you're going to make one regardless when you go there, okay? So you're going to do that. So don't hold yourself up with trying to make this more than what it needs to be. Directly after that in the outcome card is the Queen of Wands. So you went from the Page of Wands directly into the Queen of Wands. Ain't no coloring on this bat. Look at leaned back, all the way confident, right? Totally secure in where you're at. You made the right decisions. You move forward and you realize I didn't even have to do all of this right here. I went through all this extra for no reason, when at the end of the day, I got this old regular bat without all this pretty coloring on it. I just got a regular bat and I'm doing what I'm doing. And I was making it harder on myself. I was holding myself up to a different type of standard, okay? It's an epiphany. It's an epiphany for you to not be afraid to move forward on the dreams or the avenues that you want to take. Like it's don't be afraid to step out of the box. Don't be afraid to start something new, okay? Don't be afraid to just try. Just try, okay? Try it. Don't be afraid. Underneath the deck, we have the Two of Shovels, which looks like it would be the Two of Spades. And this is decision-making, right? This is standing on business, right? You're getting emotionally in check. You're getting your foundation feeling really solid. You're making decisions and choices that are going to get you to success, right? Look at this, the Knight of Pentacles, right? There's something here. Knight of Pentacles is in traditional, he's considered the slowest moving knight in the deck, but he is the most assured to become a King of Pentacles because he takes the right steps, right? He may take a little bit longer. He may have to circle back a little, well, no, some maybe, but he may take a little bit longer. But he pays attention and he learns from his mistakes, right? So sometimes it takes him a little longer to get there, but he's going to get there. Directly after the Knight of Pentacles is the Queen of Pentacles. Look at that. You went from the Knight to the Queen, and up here you went from the Page to the Queen. There is success here. There is leaps, and it's not even like, ooh, it's a leap of success. Like, it's like, hey, I recognize this, I put in the work, and then bam, it pays off. Like, it's like success like that. It's like, there's not even the learning curve for some of you. I feel like it's really just, you're going to say, I know I can do this. Let me get up here and try this. You know, let me try this game. Let me play this. And then you get up there and you try it, and boom, you got it. Like, you got it. So there's not a big learning curve. You really just go from walking in and saying, I've never tried archery before, and then pow, bullseye. Right? That's what this feels like. Okay? So going to the Queen of Pentacles, again, really wanting to have success. And this is not just temporary success, though. This is where you're wanting to have success in the long run. For it's a financial upgrade, and then it's a financial step up for you as well. It's a change in how you move with your money. I feel like this is an opportunity. Some of you are going to have a windfall, like a blessing that just comes out of... Man, spirit be on time. I was saying some of you are going to have a blessing, a windfall that just comes out of nowhere. And what's on the deck is the Knight of Spades. So that's the Red Baron. So there, just flying through the sky, and then it goes, pow! Look at that. And then the Wheel of Fortune is right there. Boom. Like, it just out of nowhere. That's exactly, oh yeah, my Peanuts card is on. It's out of nowhere. It's out of nowhere. I feel like there's some type of blessing that just pops up out, some type of, yeah, good fortune. If it's not a financial windfall or anything like that, it's definitely going to be a blessing. It's going to be something that propels you forward, or something that helps you out right when you, it's just going to be good. It's going to be good. Let's get some angel advice. And we're going to go ahead and close it out. Okay. Let's get some advice. Let's see what's going on. What your guides have to say to encourage you, or what energy do they need to possess or embrace so that they can move forward into the success that they are assured. Yeah. So that they can stand in confidence and know that they are already unique and they don't have to do anything extra. Yeah. Where they can accept themselves. I love it. This is great. This is great. This Hermit energy is really, really here where you're just finding peace and understanding within oneself. This is really where you're saying, I can walk this path. And I don't have to be with this group of people who don't know what the hell they're doing anyway. I can just go, they don't know, I don't know. So I might as well just, look here, let me go over here. You know, I don't need a bunch of naysayers. This is just you saying, I'm going to go ahead and try for me. For me. Let them do them, and I'm going to do me. No harm, no foul. Yeah, it could be some of those people that are around are actually holding up your success, you know, because you're dimming your light. You're not wanting to outshine, maybe. But come up out of that. All right. There we go. Do we have some more? One more? What advice do you have? The Queen of Gabriel. Passionate, charming, brilliant, independent. You can do anything right now. Go after what you want. The ability to attract helpful people. The Queen of Gabriel is your advice. The Queen of Gabriel is the energy that you want to go ahead and embrace right there. You see that? That's like, I told you, you've been turned into a queen immediately. Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Gabriel, the Empress. Come on with it now. You got this. Queen of Gabriel energy supporting you to go ahead and take the necessary steps to make the changes, to make the leaps. Definitely supporting you. You can do anything right now. Go after what you want, and you are possessing the ability to attract helpful people. I don't think that's why another card didn't fly out. You don't need nothing else but that right there. This has been a pleasure. All right, that's the message I have for you. Thank you for sticking around and watching, and we'll talk again soon.